sequence of trades, we also have to believe that every outcome is unique, and those outcomes have absolutely no relationship with the previous outcome. We have to consciously disconnect. So if I get 3 winning trades in a row, it's going to feel like, if I'm not operating out of a genuinely probabilistic perspective, if I'm not operating out of that kind of perspective, it is going to feel like the next trade will be a winner. It's just the way our minds are wired to think. If I get 3 winning trades in a row, and I think I had, in my analysis, other than being a guess, caused me to have those, it did make the correct prediction, but the reasons why those predictions are correct are unknown. So there is no relationship. It's going to feel like the next one is going to be a sure thing. And as a result, we're going to be susceptible to a money management error, meaning that I'm going to put on a higher position, a larger position than what my account size would normally dictate. Or even be resistant to determining the risk, putting in stops, moving stops, making any number of those kind of trading errors. We have to learn how to disconnect. That each and every trade, regardless of the fact that the trade came from the same pattern that sets itself up over and over and over again, that each individual trade is just that. The outcome is a unique event. So if I get 3 losers in a row, and I get my next signal, what's it going to feel like? It's going to feel like it's going to be a loser, right? But the reality is, what? Well, slice idea. The reality is we don't know. If I'm doing the coin flip exercise, and I get, and I'm betting on tails every time, and I happen to get 3 heads in a row, am I going to stop doing it? No. The probabilities might not end up being 70-30, might only be 50-50 or 60-40. But the point is like, I know I've got the odds in my favor, so I'm going to take the next flip. I'm going to bet $1,000. We can't let our minds make these associations. There is no relationship from the outcome from one trade to the next. Absolutely no relationship. And the reason why we know that for a fact, why do we know that for a fact? I told you that this morning. Why do we know that for a fact? Yeah, we don't know what the order flow is going to be. We don't know who's ready to we don't know who intends to send orders to the exchange. We don't know the size, and we don't know what type orders are going to be. So there's just no way to know. So these are beliefs we're going for. And statements we can use in terms of like a self-talk, okay? Like, I'm completely reconciled to spend the amount of money my edge says is necessary to find out if this next trade turns out to be a winner. The next one. The outcome to each individual edge in a series is a unique event that has no discernible relationship with the outcome of any previous or future outcomes. Okay. That has no discernible relationship with the outcome of any previous or future outcomes. This is going to be a long one. The diversity of the intentions of other traders who are about to submit buy and sell orders to the flow can cause anything to happen. Since I don't know what that anything might be, I'm going to execute the signal my edge calls for and make myself available to either win and collect my profits or pay my expenses. Either way, I'm fine. The diversity of the intentions of other traders who are about to submit buy and sell orders to the flow can cause anything to happen. Since I don't know what that anything might be, I'm going to execute the signal my edge calls for and make myself available to either win and collect my profits or pay my expenses. The very first one, I'm completely reconciled to spend the amount of money my edge says is necessary to find out if this next trade turns out to be a winner. Okay. And the last sentence of that one is, either way, I'm fine. The next one, the risk of an edge not working always exists. The risk of an edge not working always exists. You put always in capital letters in bold. Each prediction, next one, each prediction that results from my analysis is always a guess. Each prediction that results from my analysis is always a guess. The next one, capturing the favorable odds built into my edge over a series of trades. Capturing the favorable odds built into my edge over a series of trades has nothing to do with being right or wrong. Capturing the favorable odds built into my edge over a series of trades has nothing to do with being right or wrong. Now, how are we going to make those real? Go ahead.
Interesting example to what you've been discussing. Twitter, today somebody just announced that they've missed their earnings instead of doing it at the end of the market. Okay, so I have a trade on, and I'm losing right now a chunk of change, but what could I do? I don't know anything.
Well, why'd you put the trade on? Because of earnings? Or
yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, my point is that